Good evening and welcome to the new edition of Bahrain Today, which covers various topics, latest news, and events of the kingdom. I'm Mohammed Sarraj, and this is Bahrain Today. Motor E-Car is a regional event that held its third annual competition in our kingdom, gathering universities, undergrads from different Middle East countries in the production of energy source cars. Let's take a look at that report.
The Kingdom of Bahrain proudly hosts the third American Institute of Chemical Engineers Middle East Regional Chemi-Car Competition, with the participation of undergraduates from different countries, including the students of the University of Bahrain, giving the students a chance to challenge themselves into producing a chemical or biochemical energy-sourced car.
We are presenting Jordan University of Science and Technology. We are here now to compete we won the competition. We had so many difficulties in the building of the car and construction of the car, mechanically, design, electrical circuits, and first of all, chemistry. The chemistry was very hard. The design was easy and safe.
This competition has been such a good platform for us, not just to win, but to experience this as well. Because most of the time, I feel like with the students study in university, this competition, they give them a platform to actually see what's happening with the reactions. Or we actually could understand what's happening with the reaction, how it's working, how are we gonna stop it. It was so much fun competing against these teams. And it was so much fun winning third place in the end as well. Alhamdulillah, this competition or this experience has been so good, and we feel super proud of ourselves and our team as well.
With the great efforts of University of Bahrain students, our kingdom was proudly represented by winning third place in the competition, with hopes of further development and success in the upcoming future.
I would like to welcome University of Bahrain representatives Ibtisam and Shiraz. And it's a pleasure having you here, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And you're number what in the competition?
Third.
Number 3. Look at you. Congratulations. So happy.
you.
So how does it feel to represent the Kingdom of Bahrain in a big
honestly,
event like that?
It still feels surreal. When I got the news from the interviewer, I'm sorry, I don't know her name, it was still unbelievable.
Right.
But being able to represent our university and the kingdom, it's such an honor, and we feel really happy.
I bet
and
it is.
excited.
I kind of got the goosebumps right here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And sir, would you tell us about the competition and what it was about?
Okay, so basically, we're gonna make a car move using chemical reactions. Only chemical reactions. No electricity, no mechanical switches or anything.
Okay.
So basically, what we did was that we used the hydrogen fuel cell.
Hydrogen fuel cell.
Yes.
Please elaborate.
Okay, so basically, we had a chemical reaction that produces hydrogen, and this hydrogen goes to the cell, and it converts the energy into electrical energy, which basically drives the motor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Great.
And
yeah.
it went.
And it went. And to stop the car, we're going to use an iodine clock reaction.
Elaborate
again. Yeah. So basically, what it does, we can play with the concentrations of one of the reactants to turn the solution black. And what happens is that it cuts the signal because we're connecting it to a photoresistor.
Right.
So it cuts the signal and it makes the car stop.
That's impressive. University of Bahrain, is that their first year joining that competition?
No, it's not the
No,
first year.
it's not.
Yeah.
So is it the third? Have they joined?
Third or fourth, we've been participating. Yeah.
We've participated
That's excellent.
before. Yeah.
And Ms. Ibtisam, would you tell us about the special features in the car, what it had?
The stopping mechanism that Shiraz talked about.
Okay.
We could also use acids or reactants like that, but it was very environmentally friendly because we used commercial things like vitamin C.
Oh.
Everyone's familiar with this, or
Right.
commercial iodine.
Iodine.
So it was really
Right.
environmentally friendly, and the products, they were not harmful to the environment at all. So this was like a special feature because we kind of changed the reactants.
And
for
Mr.
the-
Shiraz, the technical difficulties, have you faced any of them?
Yeah, first of all, as I mentioned, the hydrogen fuel cell,
Mhm.
basically it was connected to a computer, and then we had to use a device called Arduino, which is a microcontroller,
Mhm.
just to basically connect it to a motor, and we should just power the car.
Right, and you were telling me earlier about because the car had high velocity,
Yeah.
meaning speed, it didn't stop when you wanted it to
Yeah.
stop.
Yes.
So that was another challenge,
Yeah,
technical difficulty,
because
you would say.
yeah, because the speed was a main issue for us. We actually were faster than all of them.
MashaAllah.
But,
That's impressive, right?
But alhamdulillah, still we're happy of our achievement. But at the same time, inshallah, next time we aim for one.
You
First.
gotta
Inshallah.
consult your fellow students next year. You're gonna graduate this year, yeah?
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
consult them. Maybe come back for a little bit tips here and there
Yeah.
for us to
Maybe.
be the first this time,
Yeah,
not the third. We
inshallah.
want to
That's the
win
plan.
the first.
Inshallah.
Yeah. So what have you learned from the competition, Ms. Ibtisam?
Me personally, I would say engineering when we're in university, it's more about theory. We don't really get practical experience that much.
Okay.
But this time working with the car, actually seeing how the reaction proceeds and how this turns the car, it was a very experience. It was
Wow.
really eventful for us, all of us.
Wow.
And because me personally, I would say that we get practical in the training.
Mhm.
But this is not actually training, it was a competition. We got to
Yeah.
participate with other universities as well.
Wow.
So it was a really wonderful experience. It was informative as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And where are you going next? So you won third place now.
Yeah.
Is there a next step? Are you going?
Yeah, annual competitions. They'll be in
Yeah.
the United States in November.
You will
From-
go in November.
Inshallah, yeah.
Inshallah. That's impressive. That's so cool. And then are you going to tweak it, make it better maybe?
Yeah, we're
Cool.
thinking
So
of
you
modifications.
kind of know what's going on now maybe.
Yes.
And you're getting a lot of help from your professors,
Yeah.
from your university.
Thank you.
I'd like to add on one thing.
Yeah, please do, please.
It was actually a teamwork, and I'm really happy for that. Basically, our captain was so motivated, mashallah, and basically he transferred all of his energy onto us.
That's
and
great.
Also the doctors. I would like to thank the doctor because he can't help us with this stuff. He can't come and fix the car, but he can give us the moral support and
Moral support, yeah.
give us motivation as well.
Yeah.
Great.
So I would like to thank all of them.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, professors. Thank you, doctors. Thank you so much for joining us. That was a lot of fun and very informative. And you have a great evening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Do you wish to develop your child's artistic skills and talents? Marwa Jamil, founder of Animation House, brings you a fun environment where children can expand their hobbies and creativity in just a short matter of time. Let's have a look at this report.
With her passion for art and animation, Marwa Jamil founded Animation House at a young age, with the hopes of encouraging children and developing their artistic skills. This creative community ensures to expand your child's undiscovered hobbies, such as animation production, painting, and gardening, helping expand your child's artistry in an innovative, fun approach. Bahrain's artistic community has proven its great contribution in developing and producing a colorful future for our children, which all goes to the efforts of people such as Marwa, with her passion for animation and love of teaching others.
Welcome back. With us here is Marwa, who is a person behind Animation House. Hi, Marwa. It's a
Hi.
pleasure having you here.
Hi, nice
How's
to meet
it going?
you,
How
Hamad.
are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm excellent. Well, can you tell us a little bit about Animation House and how it all began, the idea?
Okay. The idea of Animation House, I think it started since I was a child.
Okay.
Because when I was a child, I was fascinated by cartoon series.
Cartoon series.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was asking myself how they do it.
Alright.
I have that question
Yeah.
because I thought before that cartoons are real and they live in certain planet or in certain
Right.
islands, since Bahrain is an island, until I realized that no, you can make your own.
Okay.
So from that point, the idea started. But because I was a child, I didn't know what they call it.
Okay.
So when I grow up, I realized it's animation,
Animation,
and it's
yes.
full of a process, and
Mhm.
it contains art, voiceover, storytelling,
Right.
idea and inspiration,
Mm-hmm.
animation, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, from that point, I started the idea.
MashaAllah. Yeah.
And when I was in my third year at the university, I didn't study animation at the university, by the way, but it's my talent and it's my
Okay.
hobby. But in my third year, I was nominated by the US Embassy
MashaAllah.
to join a program, and it's a leadership program. However, you have to have your own message that you want to work on in order to develop certain areas in your country or a point of improvement
Okay.
to spread it to your society.
Right.
So of course I chose animation,
Okay.
and I started reading about animation and animation influences on kids, especially the violent scenes of cartoon series and its implication on kids.
Okay.
So yeah, and I work on it
Right.
academically in Georgetown University, United
MashaAllah.
States,
Yes.
and then
Is that in DC?
yep, in
Okay.
DC, and then I presented in Turkey in 2015,
Okay.
and in
Look at
June
you.
this year I presented in Aman's program.
What is that?
It's basically a program which is designed for civil services.
Civil services.
Yeah, so we were different people from all Middle East countries,
Okay.
and I was representing Bahrain and Gulf because I
MashaAllah.
was the one. They chose the initiative, which is Animation House,
Mhm.
among 600 initiatives in the Middle East.
Wow.
And that program was designed by Stanford University of the United States.
Wow.
So yeah.
Impressive. And so, Animation House, how do we find, how do people register for it? What are the age groups that you accept? And all that?
The current age group is kids between 5 to 15 years old.
5 to 15.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I'm planning to design special programs
From
for
15 and above.
adults. Yeah, but not yet.
Okay, so those 5 to 15, what do they do? What do you give them?
I give them the principles and the fundamental of animation,
Okay.
which is part of it is art. So I
Okay.
develop their art skills
Okay.
based on dedicated art classes.
MashaAllah.
So
So you've got a proper curriculum and all that you follow, kind
yeah.
of? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because since 2015 I started working on it from an academic perspective.
Yes.
That's why I designed certain materials for the kids.
Okay.
So actually I do art assessment for them.
Art assessment.
Yeah, and from that art assessment, I put a special schedule for each children to follow.
Okay.
So
And-
you can see the results within 1 month before
month.
and after.
Okay, so these students, let's call them, how long is the process? How long is the curriculum to reach where you want them to reach?
Actually, it depends on the kids' skills.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe, personally speaking, I don't believe that each kid should be taught the same way.
Definitely not. Yeah.
Because they have different skills and they have different art of skills and they have different abilities to improve within a particular time. That's why each children have their own schedule.
Right.
And also regarding the painting, of course, I teach them animation.
Right.
And the current techniques that I follow with kids is animation flipbook. So they paint on papers manually, and then they flip it. So it creates that illusion of animation, like it's moving.
I get it.
Yeah, you will see it in the videos.
All right.
And also stop motion animation.
Stop motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's another technique.
Definitely, yeah, sounds good. Can you tell us a little bit about those? What are the age groups that drew those? And you kind of don't see them, right?
Yeah, these paintings are for 5 to 11 years old.
5 to 11.
Yeah, this one is 11 years old.
Okay.
And all of these 3 for 5 to 6.
And is that the beginning, the art and stuff? Is that the beginning of the curriculum where you teach them more art and then it moves to?
Actually, it depends on the parents. Some of the parents they like to jump in animation directly, and other parents they like to start with painting.
Right.
So based on the parents' advice or instructions, and based on my recommendation, we create and design each schedule for them.
Okay. What are your future plans in Anime House?
Okay.
So you told me you were thinking of expanding. You want to go over 15 years. What else?
I have that ambition to have my own cartoons.
Own cartoon. Have you been writing them?
I'm in the stage of story writing and storyboard.
And in the writing, is there like a certain audience, a certain age group that you write for?
It will be for a family.
Family.
Like the targeted audience will be family, so it will not be. It will not contain any violent scenes because
Definitely,
I believe that
it does make a difference in their psyche. What would be your inspiration to write this, the anime? Like, is there something that you really love, you really appreciate forever?
My childhood.
And what anime is that? Animation is that?
Actually, I was addicted to Space Tune.
Space Tune, okay.
And also some of the cartoon series that Bahrain TV used to show it to us, like Jazora. He's one of my favorites.
Okay, that's great.
So
that's great. Whatever you focus on would be the best you can do. Like just give your 100%, a lot of passion, and it'll be excellent. And I expect that from you, inshallah.
Thank you.
From Bahrain to the world. Thank you very much, Marwa. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed our conversation.
Thank you so much. Thank you for hosting me.
Thank you for being here. Well, viewers, stay tuned. We'll be back in a bit. Well, thank you, Kushari Band. That was what, Baby Shark?
Yes, that's
was it? Well, thank you for performing tonight. Tell us about Kushari Band.
Well, Kushari Band is us. So my name is Abuki. On bass, Muhammad Kuhaji.
Muhammad.
And Ali is playing the percussion and the crash. Ali Abdul Razak.
Ali Abdul Razak. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
So, you guys chose a different name. How come? Kushari Band.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, we love food.
Ah,
so
don't we all?
we do. But it was also because Kushari has so many ingredients.
Right.
And then we have various kind of styles and songs that we play. We play for young kids. We play for elder people. So
what kind of genre?
Mostly reggae, but
mostly
we also mostly reggae, but we do play nursery rhymes and other rock stuff.
Sounds good. And when did you guys got together, meet, and
so Kushari started a year ago. We've been playing for a year now, but me and Ali, we used to be in the same band 10 years ago.
Wow.
I was a guitarist
long.
and he was a percussionist.
Okay.
Me and Muhammad, we used to go to the same university.
Cool.
And we always had this, like, we should form a band, we should form a band.
Let's do this, let's do
Let's
this.
do this, yeah. And finally, you know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we did.
You guys sounded great.
Thank you.
So what are you guys performing tonight?
We'll perform Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Please.
Mama, take this batch of me, 'cause I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark to see. Feels like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. And knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. And Mama, take this batch of me, 'cause I can't shoot them anymore. Hollow black cloud is coming down. It feels like I'm a knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You guys, that was great. Thank you so much. Well, please stay tuned and we'll be right back. Hope you guys enjoyed watching today's episode. I sure did myself. Before we go, thank you for watching and tune in to watch us tomorrow for more excitement. Don't forget to leave your inquiries and suggestions on our social media mentioned on the screen below. And I'll leave you with one more song with the Kushari band. Goodbye for now.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. You're closer than my peeps are wanting me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby.
Life is hungry further just who's gonna have your back when it's stolen? It's so good you when you're the up here fun. I come to your force and I wanna run. Looking back out to your ways I've been shown. I see the bucket and one without tension. She was the chairman incarceration. I wanna show the nation my appreciation.
Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. You're closer than my peeps to watching me. You say, baby, shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, lady.
You're a queen on a shada trailer. I do you the fake chill up with that chattina. Good a lot better call on a it. Back turn up it, mission completed. Mama said another night is the program. I don't bila motion. All the feelings that I have your soul strong. I put together so long, this will never be wrong.
Girl, you're my, say, you're my darling angel. You're closer than my peeps who wanting me, baby. Surely you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby. Girl, what's all about behavior? Some of me savior. You must be sent from up above. And you are best made out on the cigar, I surrender. Thanks for giving me your love. Girl, what's all about behavior? Some of me savior. You must be sent from up above. And you are best made out on the cigar, I surrender. Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Closing in my peeps, you want to me, baby. Shorty, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby.